Hey, funny bunnies, it's Barbara. Happy Sunday. So I'm coming to you live here from my car. I know it's been like a week or so since I've made a video, and I said that I promise you guys that I will make a video every single week, whether it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to make sure that I check in and so let you guys know what's happening, what's going on, where have I advanced to, or where am I at currently. So there's a lot that's been going on, with it's only been a week, but there's still a lot of things that have happened during that week. I've made a lot of connections. I've made my business cards. I've been networking with people. Just a lot of stuff just happening that are just changing the perspective and the trajectory of my life in general. And I just want to encourage you guys just to, if you have a dream, if you have a skill, if you have a talent and you want to pursue that, make sure you do something every day that is going to help you move forward into what you want to do. So as for me, as some of you may or may not know, I am an illustration artist. I also do my own voice, or what do you call it, audio visual storytelling. So not only do I illustrate the stories, I also do the writing and also the voiceovers for the characters, and like create this whole platform under the stories that I tell. And so with that, I've been, sorry if it's so loud, I'm like out here in the car. With that, I've been networking with coffee shops, libraries, schools, mom and pop shops and stuff like that, where I can actually exhibit my work to get people to know who I am. Because that's one thing when you're starting off on your own, starting off like being an entrepreneur, starting your business or whatever, people don't know who you are. And the only way they're going to know who you are is by networking and getting out there and presenting yourself and being respectful and showing the best side of you that you possibly can show to other people. And what I've noticed too is that once you go out there and you present what you do to other people, it's like there's a need for it. You have no idea if there's a need for it unless you ask. And if you're doing something like I'm doing, I'm not like reinventing the wheel, or making some some serious like change. This is art. People have done art before. People have done illustration and stuff before. So just researching, putting yourself out there, making the business cards, updating your website, creating a blog, creating a online portfolio for people to go and check out your work to see what you do and see if there's something that they want. I'm still working, don't get me wrong, I'm still working on how to communicate um, with people. Like, I can communicate, but like, I'm gonna cut out the butts, but it's a challenge too, especially if you don't know how to do, how to communicate with people when you're trying to start a business and trying to get yourself out there. But you just gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna present this individual or individuals, and see, what they say. If they like it, great. If they don't like it, great. Either way, you did it. And um that's the first step. Taking that first step. Remember, I talked about that my last video. Is by taking that step. If you want something and you're having your heart and everything that you want to accomplish, this is something I really want to do, and I want to make a difference in the world, a positive difference that can shape and build this world into a beautiful, peaceful, loving, happy place. But also to be realistic as well. There's a need for everything just about in this world, whether it's art, medical, education, you name it, there's a need for it somewhere. So you got to find your target audience. That's something also important when you're going out scouting and doing these networking events. Like, you don't want to go to necessarily, okay, so for an example, I'm an artist, correct? So I wouldn't want to go to like a brewery or somewhere that doesn't, represent like who I am or what I do. You see what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't go to a brewery and try to network with people because I don't draw anything related to alcohol, or I wouldn't go to any like cannabis festivals because I don't smoke and I don't know anything about cannabis or the arts, but I know that it's a big thing. There are people who are looking for people who to design psychedelic type of art for people who are into cannabis and all this other stuff. So there, you got to find out what your target audience is. And like for me, I've been going to like a lot of galleries, coffee shops, mom and pop shops, um, art studios or studios, co-working space. Oh, what do they call it? Maker spaces, or just a place where people can like meet up, and then they have art and stuff on the wall, like maybe in the bathrooms or behind the counter and stuff like that. There's art there. So just networking in those particular areas, because I'm like, okay, people will see that and they'll be like, oh, who designed this, or who created this piece of work, and then they'll be like, oh, here's this person's card, contact her, him or her, and go from there. And that's how things start. So you get people to know who you are, basically, and you got to be willing to do the traveling as well as willing to do the networking as well. I know some people are really scared or really shy to talk to people. I understand that completely. I get it. You just have to do it. You just got to do it. If this is something that you want to do, you don't have to be the best speaker in the world, because you just don't. If you know how to just articulate, hi, my name is so and so, I'm an artist, I'm a local artist here, and I was wondering, how would I go about submitting some of my artwork to your organization, or how would I go about submitting work to your cafe, or whatever it is you're trying to submit for, or like, what is the process? Like, is this a paid thing, and do I get commission for submitting my work? Do you get like a percentage of it, or does all the proceeds go to me? And then you just like have that basic conversation with your potential client, or the place where you're going to be hopefully working at, or exhibiting your stuff. So with that, I just wanted to let you guys know that it is possible. You just have to take those steps. And a lot of the stuff that I was scared about, like talking to people and networking and not knowing what to say and traveling super far by myself, and the list goes on and on. Like, those fears, they're real, but they can be overcome. And the definition for fear is false evidence appearing to be real. And a lot of that stuff is just in our heads. We're thinking like, oh my gosh, like, you're not going to die from talking to someone. You're not going to die. Like, you're not going to give up the ghost for just walking in and saying, hi, my name is such and such. Are you interested in exhibiting some of my artwork in your facility? Like, is that really going to kill you? Like, what is the worst thing that can happen? Them saying no? Okay, thank you for your time, and go on, So, like I said, it's only been a week since I posted a video. I've networked with I've been to like quite a bit of places here, and not too far from where I live. And I spoke to about 4 or 5 individuals, and they told me to get back with them. They were like, yeah, we're interested. And a lot of the art stuff that you submit, we don't get any commission from it. All the proceeds go to you. And so I'm like, and it's a month exhibition. So like, I get to present my artwork in these places for a month times period, and I get to sell, like, I have the option to sell some of my work, which is awesome when you can find that, and they don't charge you for it, which is another good thing. So it's like, yes. So just go out there. You never know if you don't try. So that's my encouragement for you guys. And once again, I will come back hopefully next week and we'll have some more news for you. I'm still working on my book. If you guys would like any more information about me, check out my webpage at barbarachurchart.wordpress.com. You can look up my information and stuff there. Yeah. So thank you guys. Follow me on Instagram, Cookie Jar Adventures. And I will talk to you guys soon. So be encouraged. Stay strong. Go for your goals. Go for your passion, desire, and your talents. And spread the love, spread the joy. And be creative and enjoy what you do. Until next time. Bye.